faculty in Department of Electrical Engineering, Bose, Cuttack. Today I will discuss the subject electrical installation and estimating, and the topic name is overhead service lines. So first overhead, first question arises, what is overhead underground? That means this is suppose floor, above floor, that is overhead cable connection, and below ground the cable connection is known as underground. In our country 90 to 95% service connections are overhead. However, North India, Himachal Pradesh or some parts of the North India, we are having underground system of service connection. However, our focus is on overhead service lines. So next, what is service line? So next, service means final consumer. That means distributor. This is the link between distributor and consumer. Service lines means we are the user, customer, we are using the electrical energy, so we are the consumer. So link between distributor to the end user, that is the consumer, is known as service connection. So estimation means we have to estimate the material what are required for estimation for this service connection and what is its cost. Suppose I am giving you the diagram. Suppose this is a distributor pole. Suppose this is a distributor pole and this is the consumer. So this from distributor to the consumer, this is the materials what are used. These materials what are used and its cost we have to determine. Suppose we will have to estimate. Suppose we will have to estimate for this type of connection. So prepare a list of material and estimate the cost for providing service connection to a single story building. That means there is no second floor. Single story building at 240 volt, single phase, 50 hertz, having a light and fan load of 5 kilowatt. That means the total load in that house is 5 kilowatt. The supply is to be given from an overhead line 10 meter away. That means the consumer is 10 meter away from the pole. So first of all, what we have to do, so first calculate the load current. Already for estimation I have my all classes I have told you that you have to first find out the current. So for finding the current, so here the connected load is given. Here the connected load is equals to 5 kilowatt. But however, we have to take the diversity factor. We have to take the diversity factor. Diversity factor is taken as 1.66. Diversity factor means this 5 kilowatt is not always used. So suppose taking diversity factor, the total load requirement we can find out. The total load requirement we can find out. The total load requirement will be is equals to 5 kilowatt means 5000 watt divided by 1.66. This will give you almost 3 kilowatt. So diversity factor tells us that maximum 3 kilowatt a consumer can use. So next we have to take future requirement. So future requirement means 100% taken. Future requirement. If you will take future requirement is equals to 100%, so final load will be is equals to 2 into 3, that is equals to 6 kilowatt. In the question it is given the voltage, supply voltage is equals to 240 volt. We have to take the power factor, we have to assume power factor is equals to unity. As we know the power formula for single phase supply, power is equals to VI cos phi. So therefore I will be equals to line current P by V cos phi. So P is 6000 divided by 240 into 1. So this will give you is equals to around, this will give you 25 ampere. So this is the actual load consumed. But for conductor selection or from the conductor chart to select the conductor, we have to take the short circuit current, because short circuit current if you will not consider, so if any over voltage or over current occurs, the power failure will occur or it will damage the system, the loads that are connected to the consumer. So short circuit is taken 1.5 times of the total current. So this will come around 37.5 ampere. 37.5 ampere. After getting this value, we can go to the conductor chart. After getting this value, we will go to the conductor chart. From the conductor chart, we can see that for this current, the conductor size is 1 by 3.5 mm, that is single core 3.5 mm diameter or 10 mm square aluminum conductor weatherproof cable should be preferred for this connection. So after selecting the conductor, our next job is to find out how much it is required. So in estimating, you have three things to remember, that is what is required. In estimating, three things you will memorize: what is required, how much required, and what is its cost. These three things you have to put in the table to make the list. So in this case, come to the table. In the table, 10 mm square 650 volt twin core aluminum conductor weatherproof 40 meter is required. So how 40 meter? I am now explaining you how 40 meter. So here phase conductor 10 meter, neutral conductor 10 meter. So how 40 is coming? So 2 into 10 phase conductor and neutral conductor 2 into 10 plus bending, there is a bending, suppose this bending is assumed 2 meter plus 2 plus this pipe is suppose 4 meter from floor, top of the floor to the overhead, that is suppose 4 meter plus from end of the pipe to the service board suppose 10 meter. So it is coming 14, 16, that is 36 plus 4 meter wastage suppose. Taking this will come around 40 meter. How it is coming 40 meter? Is that here? Next we have to see, that is 40 meter, and the cost of 1 meter cable, weatherproof cable, is 37 rupees 50 paisa. So 40 meter will cost 1500 rupees. So next, after taking the weatherproof cable. Next we have to take GI pipe. Already I have shown you the GI pipe. GI pipe, the diameter specification is 50 mm diameter, that is 4 meter. This is the GI pipe. This is suppose total length is 4 meter. Next, after taking the GI pipe 4 meter. So cost of 1 meter is 27. So 4 meter will cost 108 rupees. Next, pole clamp. One number of pole clamp is required. So this is here in this pole to fix the conductor. A clamp is used, that is known as pole clamp. So pole clamp, one number is required, and that pole clamp cost is 27 rupees. Next, 8 SWG GI wire as earth wire. We have to use earthing conductor for the safety purpose. So that is 30 meter. So how it is coming 30 meter? So 10 meter plus 2 meter plus 4 meter plus 10 meter. This is coming 1626 plus 4 meter suppose wastage. It is coming 30 meter, that is equals to 30 meter. So 1 meter of this earth wire is 27 rupees. So 30 meter will cost 810 rupees. Next is, this is the pole clamp. What I have explained you, this is the construction of a pole clamp. Next, pipe clamps. So what is pipe clamps? Pipe clamps means this is the pipe. Here two clamps are used, pipe clamps. Here the clamps, here also required to fix the conductor, at the pipe side also required to fix the conductor. So pipe clamp which is connected to the pipe is known as pipe clamp. So pipe clamp two numbers, 27 is for each pipe clamps. So total is 54 rupees. GI thimbles. GI thimbles, three numbers required. One for the pole and two for the pipe, GI pipe. So guard wire. Next is guard wire. What is guard wire? These three are known as guard wire. Guard wire means suppose due to cyclone or any natural disaster, suppose the conductor breaks. So if there is not provision for guard wire, it will be hazardous for human life. So that's why guard wire is used. So here 3 guard wire used. Why 3 guard wires used? Because 10 meter, suppose after every 3 meter or around 3 to 3.5 meter, we are having one guard wire. So total 10 meter length divided by 3.5, it will almost come 3 numbers. 3 numbers of guard wire will be used in this case. This is the pipe clamp. As I have discussed you, this is the construction of a pipe clamp. Next, this is the thimble. This is the earthing thimble. This is the terminating point. Earthing terminating point is thimbles are used because if any leakage occurs, that will be eradicated or eliminated by this earthing thimble. Next is wooden bush. Wooden bush for GI pipe. One is required because for absorbing the oil or any water moisture, wooden bush is required. So one number is required, that cost 8 rupees. Next, conduit reducer 50 mm into 25 mm. Conduit reducer means to change the conductor size. That means from starting point to ending point, we are not using one conductor, so we have to reduce the conductor. That means it is better to have 2 small conductor than a big conductor. That's why a conductor is splitted and the conduit reducer used to separate the 2 conductor. And here the conduit reducer cost 51 conduit reducer, suppose we are using it cost 15 rupees. Next, this is the wooden bushing, construction of a wooden bush. This is the conduit reducer. Next, conduit bend. One conduit bend is required because in the figure here one bending is required. From floor to the service board, one bending is required. So, conduit bending conduit bend one number required, so its cost is 10 rupees. Lock knot for 25 mm conduit. Lock knot is used at the terminating point of the service board. So the lock knot one number is required, that is 8 rupees. It cost 8 rupees. This is the conduit bend. This is the construction of a conduit bend. Next, this is the lock knot. This is the structure of a lock knot. Next, conduit bushing. Conduit bushing of 25 mm is required one number, that is cost 3 rupees. Wooden plugs are required to fix in the wall. So wooden plugs approximately 25 numbers are required. For 100 wooden blocks the cost is 80 rupees. So 25 number of wooden plugs, it will cost 20 rupees. This is the conduit bushing. This is the wooden blocks. This is wooden blocks and previous one is the conduit bushing. Next, conduit saddle. Conduit saddle 50 mm, 25 mm. 50 mm 4 numbers required, 25 mm 8 numbers required. So conduit saddle means to fix the conduit we are using, these are conduit saddles. So saddles are used after every 2.5 or 2 meter difference. So number of conduit saddle 50 mm required 4 numbers, 25 mm required 8 numbers. So how it is coming 4 and 8? Suppose this is the 10 meter GI pipe. So every 2.5 meter the 50 mm is required. That means every 2.5 meter. And for 8 numbers means for every 1.25 meter we are using 25 mm conduit saddle. And for 50 mm, this is for 50 mm. Then one IC main board is required, 25 cm into 30 cm one number, it will cost 375 rupees. Next, this is the conduit saddle 50 mm, this is 25 mm size. Next, KitKat fuse, one KitKat fuse is must required, so it cost 55 rupees. Neutral link also one required, one number 8 rupees. Aerial fuse, the function of aerial fuse is to protect the street light. So in the pole there is a street light, so to protect the street light we are using aerial fuse. 32 ampere rating, one number, this cost 55 rupees. So this is KitKat fuse, this is the neutral link, this is neutral link, and this is aerial fuse. Next, stay wire 7 by 10 SWG, required is 10 meter and 12 rupees per meter, it will cost 120. Stay wire already you know, this is the stay wire. This is the stay wire and this is the stay bow. Already you know in the street also, street poles also stay wire and stay bow are used. Next, So stay bow is one number required 75 rupees. So stay rod with bolts and stay buckle, that is also required to support the stay wire. It is 75 rupees, one number is required. This is the construction of stay rod with buckle. This is the construction. Next, stay insulator. One stay insulator is required and its cost 100 rupees. And this cement for supporting the pole and the stay. Sand is required, 5 bags. Each bag is 20 rupees, total is 100 rupees. Next is, this is the stay insulator, this is the construction of stay insulator. Catenary wire. Catenary wire is the suspended wire, that means it is suspended in the pole and it is used for mechanic to support the mechanical vibration. This is suppose 3 kg required, each 1 kg cost 80 rupees. So 3 kg cost 240 rupees. Clips 31 mm, suppose 1 packet is required and it cost 30 rupees. Sundries to complete the job, suppose 200 rupees. This is the catenary wire, you can see. This is the suspended wire, catenary wire. And now we will finally come to the total calculation. So after getting the cost of all the materials, we will see the total cost. It is coming 5082 rupees. And storage transportation always taken 5%. So 5% of this total amount is 254 rupees 10 paisa. Labor charges is 10%. It will cost 508 rupees 20 paisa. Contingency 1%. It will cost 50 rupees 82 paisa. Electrical inspection fee is 400. And single phase 25 ampere. Single phase 25 ampere. Single phase 25 ampere 240 volt 50 hertz energy meter will cost 1600. Because it is a service connection, energy meter must provide by the distributor, so it will cost 600. So grand total is coming 7895 rupees 12 paisa. So rounding off we will get 7900 rupees. So this is the estimation of service connection of overhead line for a single storage building. So if you are, since it is a one-way communication, so if you have any problem or any queries, you can contact me by my WhatsApp number, that is 9337300323. Thank you.